G'day mate, Simon, VA7BIX. Oh, I'm getting tired just thinking about this next antenna. And I would say that this antenna design would probably be one of the laziest antennas you could ever build. And this would be absolutely perfect on a hot summer's day, sitting by a lake, sitting in your RV park or in your RV with the air conditioning on, and you can't be bothered fooling around with an antenna except putting the wire up and playing radio on every band. So we're going to build something, and this is pretty cool. I just thought I'd come up with it, throw it out there, and we're going to call this the world's laziest antenna. And it'd be perfect if you're sitting around somewhere sipping a latte and just want to skip bands. So let's give it a go, guys, and we'll get on with the build. Woohoo! Alrighty, well now that I've actually had some coffee and woken up, woohoo! I found this old tuner. This is a beauty. So any tuner will do, guys. Manual tuner or a little automatic tuner, it doesn't matter what it is. And what I've got here, guys, is jewellery wire. And this is ordinary jewellery wire on an old plug caster. And unfortunately the jewellery wire is anodised, so you do have to scrape off the enamel. So what we're going to do, we're going to fasten this onto the sides here. And if you've got a small little ATU 100 or something like that, what you can actually do is just put some, either you can get copper wire, just wrap it right around and really tighten it up with some pliers, or you could even use cable ties. Or we're just going to go over the front and the back, which means that if I ever do want to remove it, I can, no problem. So what we're going to do is I've got some ordinary, I'd say this is about a 16 gauge copper wire. It's actually quite high tensile, so it's perfect for this, and I'm going to probably just keep it as one piece. No, I'll do two pieces. Okay, and then we just cut this like so. Okay, we are basically done here. And what we need to do now is just pull this tight. You can trim this off in a minute. We want the front of the reel facing to the back. And I don't know if this has ever been done before, but what's cool about this is forget about the 9-to-1s and the 49-to-1s. Just get yourself a manual tuner and do it this way, because then you can tune anything. You just run your counterpoise out. There we are. Fishing reel is on the side, so we can wind like so. There we go. It's not going anywhere, and you could even make it even more secure if you want. But for now, there it is. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to connect this to the wire, which is this guy, which is just an ordinary, like a 6-inch piece of 16, 18 gauge wire to a crocodile clip, and then I can just clip it off onto the jewellery wire. I just had an idea, guys. I'm actually going to put the umbrella up because I can. Ooh, that's better. 10 degrees cooler. So there we go, guys. So now what we do, when the fishing line is out, we can just get this little clip here like so, clip it onto there. And now we need a counterpoise. And you know what counterpoise I'm going to be using, guys? The 8 feet 9 inch Ethernet wires. So basically I'm just going to throw those out on the conduit that I've got set up, and we are basically done now. And then what I'll do here is I'm just going to neaten this up a little bit. Yeah, so what made all the difference, guys, is crisscrossing the wires. Just like that. So basically I've got the front going to the back and then the back going to the front, and I've just twisted them over themselves a couple of times, and that's just given the reel a fair bit of purchase. There you go. And the good thing about this is it's absolutely temporary if you want it to be. So there you go. Alright, so what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm just going to run this wire up to the top balcony. Just run it down here. It's probably about 35, 40 feet. Throw out the Ethernet wire and as the counterpoise, and just see what we can tune on this lovely manual tuner. All right, here we go. I've got a tie it off to that corner post with some string. And now what we're going to do, we can just walk, make sure I don't step in any dog poo. Look at this, we just walk it back as far as you want. Oh, it's making me tired just thinking about it. There we go. All right, so that's good enough right there. We just click that into gear. We just want to tighten that wire up a little bit. There it is, going from there down to here. Here it is here, guys. This is from the canoe trip. This conduit, and I've just got all 16 wires hanging down, and we're going to tie them all together as a common feed point, and these are 8 feet 9 inches. So we'll just do that now. Put it into this one here. Let's see where we can get the SWR for 10 metres on my little lazy antenna. Okay, there we go. So we're basically almost 1-to-1 there. All right, let's go to 12. So there we go. Now let's go to 15. Yep, some stations on 15. So let's quickly tune it up for 15. There we are, one click and boom, we're 1-to-1 on 15. Okay, here's a station. Holy smokes, here's another station.
Regarding the sleep. And yeah, I turned this radio down power-wise for FCA, and I forget sometimes that I've got it turned down. And I'm thinking the amplifier is only putting out 600 watts because that's all it wants to do. And then I realized I've got the output of the radio turned down, so then of course the amplifier doesn't put out as much as it could. So we increased the output and the radio, and of course the amplifier is happier now too.
Right, let's go to a different band. Let's try 17. Let's quickly tune up on 20. Here we go. Bang, 20 is tuned, just like that, guys.
Since we talked this morning. Not a damn thing. Hawaii. There was someone else in there. I can get you real quick if you want to come in. Victor Alpha 7, Bravo, India, X-Ray, QRP. How much power are you running? Roger, very good. Well, you're making it out here pretty good. And see, you're in British Columbia, so you're off the side of my house. Simon, thanks for coming in. Hope there's anything we can do for you outside of that. Kilowatt Bravo 6 Tango Alpha Zulu. I'm in Central California.
Yeah, roger, mate. Well, thank you so much. I'm pretty happy with this antenna. You are booming in, mate. You're 5.9 plus QSL.
Yeah, very good. Well, I'm turning the house around again, so it's going to go down again. Simon, have a good day. I got to switch this over to the main control there so we can close it out, and we'll open up another another log. Okay. That's Victor Alpha 7 Bravo India X-Ray out of Victoria, British Columbia.
Woo!
QRP 10 watts. November Charlie 4 Romeo Papa. It's over to you, Bob.
All right. Okay, so we made a QSO on 20. Let's see what 40 is like. See if we can tune up 40 meters. There we go, guys. Look at that. Woo! 40 meters is tuned, just like that. Well, while we're at it, just to see how far we can tune down, let's now go to 80 meters with this same radial system. There we go. Look at that, guys. This would be perfect for camping. All right, now let's go to 160. I doubt I can tune 160. This is for you, Dave, if I can. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Alpha Romeo. We'll have a QSO one day on 160, my friend, okay? I probably need a longer radial system. Ooh, hang on. But you know what's really cool? I've only got this wire out. Nah. But I can tune 80 all the way through to 10 meters. So here we go, guys. Here's the antenna. There's a little fishing reel with the alligator clip going onto the wire. Just make sure you scrape the enamel off. The jewelry wire, the link is below. There's the steel wool, and then here are the radials just going into the unbalanced jumper wire here. So the ground side of the antenna. And you know what, you could always go into the ground, or if you've only got one of these that says antenna, what you could do is you have your binding post out, so your ground side would be your radials. And these are 8 feet 9 inches, just going out here. I've just got them somewhat elevated, and then this wire just basically goes up here, without tripping on it, up to that corner rail. So that's probably only about 20 odd feet, you know, and we've been able to tune it. So there we have it, guys. This little guy here is the lazy multi-band antenna. I love it. I'm just sitting here like this. You can just play radio. Get your old tuner and just put a fishing reel onto it. If you've got a new tuner, put a fishing reel onto it. You don't even need to take that fishing reel off. And this is basically make do. This is just to give you an idea of what you can do in a pinch. And I love this. This is a fun little antenna, fun little experiment. And just get your little jumper lead like this with a crocodile clip it onto the wire. And then there's the 8 feet 9 inches of radials. So I'm going to take this camping this summer. This is going to be awesome. And what's really great is I can just now literally wind that up when I disconnect the other end. Anyway, so that's it for now, guys. So hit like and subscribe. You're awesome. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Oh, I think I'm ready for a nap after making this. Woohoo! Awesome, guys. Have a great day, and 7-3. Hey guys, well I need to add a little outro here. Alright, I've just disconnected the wire from the other end. So what I do here is I just simply, I can hold my finger there just so I can put some evenness when I wind it onto the spool. But basically, I just wind it up like this. This is so cool. Woohoo! I love this. We wind it all the way up. And I've just got a little bit of string there, just as a loop, little bowline at the end, and there we go. All right, guys, have a great day. Over and out.